if there's anything the internet likes, it's lists of things.
Yes.
And if there's anything the internet likes more than lists, it's lists of things we don't like.
Yes.
So we each are going to list 3 things that we don't like, but everyone else seems to really like. So here are our top 3 things that we don't really like, but everyone else seems to enjoy. Why don't you go first?
Okay. It's not my top 3 things. They're like categorical. Maybe
the 3 things from our extensive lists of things we don't like that we thought you might be most entertained by.
There's that, exactly. I'm actually really...
Because I had a list.
I know you did.
I had to pare it down to 3.
Positive you did. And I have this feeling that, like, I'm gonna like everything you don't like.
It's kind of the point of these lists.
I know, but, like, I also know you well enough to know that you're gonna agree with my list. Mm-hmm. And that I'm probably not gonna agree with yours.
Now, keep in mind that this is all for fun. These are generalizations. It's like everybody likes these, but there's plenty of people who do like the things we'll talk about. But it's that general sense of, man, everyone loves this thing here, and man, not me.
So my first one, 100%. This, like, the other 2 are like generalization. And the first one, every single one of your viewers is gonna say, "What, really?" But just remember, this viewers, my brother's gonna agree with me. Putting that out there, that he doesn't like it either. Bacon. Do you like bacon? No! Because it's gross. Because bacon smells good, I will give you that. Like, there's this point of, like, you know, bacon is that quintessential, like, you walk into Denny's, or my personal favorite is IHOP. But, like, and it smells of bacon, and, like, that, it's such a homey, like, yes, this is the smell of America.
I smell bacon and I smell America.
Yeah. But it's really like...
It smells greasy.
But it is. But if you, like, bacon is... How long is bacon? No. Bacon, and its one side is completely white. Because that's just fat. And you're like, that's wonderful. And then the other side is completely black. Because you have to heat it so that the fat doesn't... like, I'm about eating with texture. I like texture and I like eating, as we can see. But, like, there's no... Oh, gosh. Like, bacon, it just doesn't... And it tastes like you just chug a bottle of olive oil. You'll be fine. Like, that's what it tastes like the grease. It doesn't have its own thing. It tastes like the grease that it's cooked in.
Have you ever considered you just don't know how to cook bacon?
I just don't have... Oh, God. The bacon is not a good... And then people put chocolate on it. There are people that... They're like, let's candy this.
I think Denny's at one point had, like, a bacon milkshake. Yeah.
Like, that's just... Yes, and they do... Is it... there are, like, steak and shakes and stuff, and they have, like, I actually...
Not a fan of bacon.
I know, and... I made for a friend candied bacon one time due to the fact that I like puns. Puns are we're not on likes, but I'm just saying puns are fantastic. So I sent him a little card, and it said, "Happy birthday, I'm baking you a cake," and it had a piece of bacon holding a cake, and I thought it was, "I'm baking you a cake," and so of course he, being an idiot, was like, "Are you gonna make me a bacon cake?" And me being the person I am, I'm like, "Yes, I will make you a bacon cake." So I candied bacon. I followed a recipe. Problem is, I've never cooked bacon, so this is the first time. Problem, I don't eat bacon, so I wasn't even gonna try it to make sure it wasn't poisonous. So I never saw him after that. No, it was fine, but no.
She and her new boyfriend are fine.
He was not even an old boyfriend.
Oh.
This was literally a friend. This is a friend. Eric did ask, he's like,
Not
why?
anymore.
He did ask why I was making bacon, though. It's like, what are you making bacon for? And I'm like, oh. So, this was very recently that I poisoned someone with bacon. Although most people would love to go that way. Just not me.
I don't mind bacon. I don't. I get what you're saying about, especially in America, it's like, oh, bacon makes everything better. We got bacon burgers and bacon pizza and bacon this, and just put bacon on it.
Yeah, when in doubt, they're like, let's add bacon to
bacon,
it. And I don't understand.
Bacon is not all that to me.
And this is, I think, another reason why I don't like it so much.
Although I'd try a bacon milkshake just out of sheer morbid curiosity.
Here's another reason why I don't like it. I was a vegetarian for like 14 or 15 years. And when I was a vegetarian, you would go to even a restaurant. You go to a restaurant, but you'd go to like a friend's house or anything. I remember when I was working in Louisville, I had to work over Thanksgiving. And so I went to opera-sponsored Thanksgiving, and they had green beans and some succotash. Never had succotash before. And all this stuff. And the green beans had bacon. And I went, as a vegetarian, all you get is sides for Thanksgiving meal because you're not going to have bird or anything. And, they're like, oh, no, don't worry about it, Keleigh. We made green beans and we made this and and I'm like, it has bacon. They're like, yeah, because no one puts together, even Jews eat bacon. Like, it's just, it's just like, no one thinks of bacon as meat because it's bacon. And I'm like, oh, God, you people. So it's ruined a lot of my life.
So you won't suffer bacon, but you were fine suffering succotash?
Succotash. No, I got it. I just had to say Sylvester's full line because people might not have gotten it. We're old. I know.
Right. Think of how old Mom is.
No, let's not.
Okay, I feel better now. All right.
I'm not that old.
My first thing is something that everyone seems to really like. Just put this in it and it will make it better.
Bacon!
Yeah, bacon for food, but for movies...
Oh no. Nudity! I'll let you talk, I'm sorry.
It's my turn.
I know.
Monkeys. I hate monkeys. Monkeys make nothing better. Video games? No. Movies? No. Zoos? No. In fact, if you put a monkey in it, I'm not inclined to watch it. I hate monkeys. They are absolutely filthy, disgusting creatures that I cannot stand. I don't understand why. Although Monkey Shines is a pretty good movie.
We used to be monkeys.
We did? Were you talking evolution?
Yes.
No. Monkeys and we branched off from something else, from some other early primate.
Okay.
But still, it's actually not just monkeys. Mostly monkeys, but chimps and some of the other primates. Oh, disgusting. People, oh, it's a monkey. That automatically makes everything better. It's so cute. No, it's not.
Oh, and you put it in a diaper. Yeah, so it
throws
doesn't fling.
poop all over. It's a disgusting, filthy... Ew, I hate monkeys. They're not funny. They're not entertaining. They're not cute. They ruin every movie and video game you put them in. Ugh.
My brother does like Donkey Kong. He's a liar right now.
Donkey Kong's a gorilla.
Okay, well, Diddy's probably not.
Yeah, Diddy is...
But he never really liked Diddy anyway.
Yeah.
He really didn't. He never really liked Diddy.
I was like, where's Donkey Kong?
That's sad.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of more things to prove you wrong. But did you
well,
ever
again,
watch
these are
Friends?
generalizations.
There was a moment.
Those are cartoons. I'm talking real monkeys.
No, I understand. There was a
talking live action.
There was
monkeys.
a very small arc in Friends long ago where Ross's character got
the TV show
a monkey and it had a little diaper and I'm like, that's like jumping the shark. Like, why would you put a monkey? So I understand.
Yeah.
I disagree. They're cute.
Oh, most everyone disagrees.
Like I said,
That's the point of this list. Is everyone's like, oh, it's got a monkey. Look at the monkey riding the dog. It's so cute. And I'm like, ugh.
I'm curious. You're just curious.
Well, again, I don't mind cartoons so much.
Sure.
It's just real live action. They're just filthy, disgusting creatures, and I don't like them. So there.
What's the ape's name? The one that goes in Congo? Love. What's her name? Oh, she makes me cry.
Amy.
Love. Oh.
Ugly gorillas. Ugly. Go away.
Ugly gorillas.
Okay.
Okay, so this is another one that's not good. What is it? Oh, okay, I'm going to say that one for last. I have never seen a single episode, and I mean this quite literally, of The Real World. And I'm getting somewhere.
Neither have I.
No, I know, but I'm building the suspense.
Mm-hmm. Setting the scene. All right.
So The Real World was the thing, and I'm actually happy to say that. People are boggled. I'm sure some people are very boggled. They're like, and then I'm sure that, the 12-year-olds are like, what the hell is The Real World? The Real World is the thing that created reality television, and I don't care. Reality television, I don't get it. I don't care that you're rich or pretty, and I don't want to watch you buy things I'll never be able to afford. I don't care that you're 12 strangers in a house. I don't care. Like, that does not interest me. I've had roommates. I know what it's like. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need to watch someone else live. All these housewives shows, all the Kardashian shows, all the Real World shows, the ones that are just watching people live.
Stupid.
Dumb. Like, reality television, that kind of competition I can be okay with, because at least, like, you have Project Runway, and at least you have someone that's like, hey, I have a skill, watch me do my skill. Not like, hey, I'm going to go get a manicure, watch me do my manicure. And some competition shows I don't like anyways, just because I don't care. Ink Master's awesome. Project Runway used to be awesome.
Ink tattoos?
Yeah, it's good stuff. Cool. But, like, I don't understand the fascination with just watching people live. And it gets and I know that there are people out there that like it because they start with Real Housewives,
like, and
now you have, like, you
watching
people
us complain about things.
As reality as it gets. Oh, no! Now they're going to turn it off. They're like, oh, well, then never mind.
What have I become? Aboard.
I've become the very thing I hate. I'm not buying diamond necklaces. Well, like, they did. They started with, it started with Real World, but then they have these Bachelor things, which are fake, and then they have, like, Real Housewives of every single county in America that smells like bacon. Baconed America. No, but, like, I just don't get it. I don't.
Real Housewives of Cheyenne, Wyoming.
That's coming next year, 2015.
Real Housewives of Boise, Idaho.
I mean, but they have, like, Honey Boo Boo. Never seen a single episode.
I'm Real Housewives of Toadsuck, Arkansas.
Well, that's a good town. I'm
okay with not having seen Honey Boo Boo. And I'm okay with not seeing Toddlers and Tiaras. And I'm okay with, give me some fake drama. That's what I want.
I am not a fan of these reality shows either, although I do recognize they are very popular. I'm really not sure why.
But I don't know why.
I know, a lot of my friends are addicted to the Real Housewives of Atlanta or wherever, and I'm like, why?
Why?
It's like, it's like cat people and dog people. What cat people don't like about dogs is what dog people like about dogs.
Yeah,
I asked Nahid, I'm like, what do you find entertaining about it? The reasons she listed were the reasons I don't like the show.
Yeah, and I guess that makes sense.
See, I don't like watching often in the gym, the televisions are tuned to whatever stations play Jersey Shore.
Another one that I've never seen. Yes, there used to be a Jersey Shore.
I've seen a couple episodes of that, and it's about 5 or 6 really incredibly, I don't know if they're playing characters or not, but really incredibly shallow, stupid people being incredibly shallow and stupid, and I saw that. I don't find that entertaining.
Right. Well, and that's the thing is it gets to the point that they're playing a character. Mm-hmm. Like, that they're actually, they're like, they cut and they're like, I wasn't bitchy enough. Let me re-slap you in the face. I mean, like, I can almost imagine that. So it becomes, like, give me a movie where at least I know, like, you are, like, don't try to pretend that you're, I don't know. It just, we're cat people.
Are we comfy now?
Jeremy sat on me last year. Now it's your turn.
Okay. Just don't purr so loud that they can't hear us. Whose turn is it?
I just did reality television, and you did monkeys.
So, friends, some of you know this. Those who don't will be like, what?
Say what?
There is a Nintendo franchise that I don't like. There's actually several, but I'm only going to focus on one. Mario Kart.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
I don't like Mario Kart at all. Let me qualify that a little bit. I don't like playing Mario Kart at all. I like Mario Kart. Do not misunderstand me. It's a great game.
Okay.
And I love it from the perspective of a Nintendo fanboy.
Okay.
You know, when Nintendo announces a new Mario Kart, and I greedily devour all the new news and developments about the game. I watch all the videos and look at all the screenshots. I'm like, oh, this character's in it. Oh, this course is in it. Oh, these power-ups are, it's so cool.
There's a banana!
There's a banana! But I have no desire to play the game. I've played Super Mario Kart on the Super NES, and I've played a fair amount of Mario Kart 64 on the N64, and those games bore the hell out of me. I really do not see why people... And it's not Mario Kart, it's racing games.
Yeah, he didn't like pole position growing up.
Yeah,
I liked pole position.
I don't like pole position, don't like Beetle Adventure Racing. About the only racing game I can stand is Burnout, but it's not the racing mode I like, it's the just crash into stuff mode. That I like. But which is weird, because it's like, why don't you like them? Well, it's essentially driving around in a circle over and over and over.
It's the very definition of madness.
Yeah, well, that's what racing is. I mean, once I've gone around a track once, I'm like, done. I mean, it's like, World 1-1 in Super Mario Brothers is a wonderful level, but I wouldn't want to just play it on a loop,
Okay, sure.
That would bore me. And I've often done thought experiments like, what could I, as a designer, what could I do to a racing game to, what would it take to make me enjoy a racing game? And
make it not a racing game.
Essentially, I'd say, well, if you did this and did this and did this and this and this and this, and I'm like, okay, well, that's not a racing game anymore.
Yeah.
That's like an action game with driving elements. So, yeah, racing games just aren't for me. I can recognize a good racing game when I see one, but I just don't like them. So, yeah, which a lot of people who know I'm a huge Nintendo fanboy are... You don't like... How can you not like Mario Kart? It's like, well, because it's a racing game, it's boring. But that is almost exclusively me. Everyone loves Mario Kart.
Yeah.
So...
I really hope that they could have heard the phone. I was going to think that I had like a seizure just now.
Sometimes I just get into a dance fit.
They're like, is your sister having a seizure?
No, the phone was ringing in the other room if you didn't hear that. Okay, next. I've got Jeremy here up my nose.
No,
thanks,
he
Jeremy.
That. Sorry, we had to dance you away. He'll be back. Okay, so my final one is, like I said, categorical. Food. And then, media. And now we go into the movies.
Okay.
So, the movie that I don't like, that everybody else, I'm very nervous to tell you. I don't like Fight Club. I just don't. I saw it in the movie theater. Mm-hmm. I am a fan of most of the actors in the film. Not all. But that's okay. I'm a fan of, those actors, but it doesn't work. It does not work as a movie. If you take a step back and, stop hitting your friends. I don't like that either. I don't like that it spawned people to be like, you know what, I'm going to start hitting my friends, and that's going to make us better friends. I don't get that. I normally enjoy my girlfriends to be those who don't abuse me or draw blood. That's just a thing. Just putting that out there. If you want to be my friend, smacking me in the face, not going to work. Buying me things will. No, I'm joking. But no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work as a movie because you've seen it.
No.
I'm spoiling it.
doesn't matter.
And I don't care. You're going to hate it. You will hate this movie.
I know
it's so awful. They can't be the same person. It is... How come they can't be the same person? And it doesn't work. Watch the movie again and say to yourself, yeah, no, that's not... Like, I guessed it the time when he's in the basement in the big flood and... Ed Norton's upstairs and talking to him downstairs. I was like, you've got to be kidding. They're going to try to pull this whole we're the same person bullshit. Where they've already fought each other. And apparently, an imagination knows how to drive a car because Brad Pitt drives a car once in the show. And I'm like, that's good. That won't get you in a car accident or anything. It doesn't actually work. There are movies in which it's the same person. I'm not going to spoil any of those. But like there are movies and those work. It can be done. I've actually thought of ways that it could be done. But the fact that he just completely made this guy up is also incorrect. They should have actually met him on the plane. He should have met him, Ed Norton should have met him on the plane and been so taken by this man that he continued the... not hallucinate, but he was like, I want to be this man so much that then he projected him into his life. But the fact that if you watch the movie, they never meet because he already was projecting him before that, it makes me so mad. It's so bad. It's so bad. No.
I'm going to have so much sound balancing to do.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The point is, I've never read the book. So perhaps Fincher was like, I'm going to start projecting Brad Pitt now. And maybe the book did it better. I haven't read it. I do not know. It's a bad movie, guys. I mean, I'm sorry. I know you think it's good. You're just wrong. I don't know how to be more tender than that.
My last one is a movie also. And it's even worse than Fight Club. Even though everyone likes it. And watches it at least once a year.
I know what it is and I hate it too! No, it's not. It's a Wonderful Life. And that's a horrible film too. Say it.
A Christmas Story.
Yeah, it's awful.
I hate A Christmas
so
Story.
So bad.
Little Ralphie can jump in a lake.
Yeah.
I hate that movie. With a passion that burns hotter than the fire of 1,000 suns.
Yes.
Yes.
It's an awful movie.
And yet it's one of those perennial Christmas classics that, like Miracle on 43rd, 42nd.
That's
41st.
at least cute. It's a Wonderful Life is awful. I could have done
somewhere.
an It's a Wonderful Life event.
Wonderful Life is meh. It's kind of like a Christmas Carol. It's disposable. I'm
okay.
like fine with it.
It's okay. This is your time.
But man, I watched the movie. I can't stand his family. I can't stand Ralphie. I'm like, I hope he puts his eye out with an airsoft rifle. I hope he gets his eye gouged out by a falling icicle. There's a cat in the tree.
Why is the tree moving?
There's a cat in it.
Okay.
And if you watch one of the earlier videos where we were talking about Lucky, hopefully I post that one before I post this one, you'll know that I have a hard time remembering movies I don't like. So I'm struggling to give you real specifics about why I don't like A Christmas Story, because I don't like the movie, so it's hard to remember it.
But then the fact that you know that you have a passion of 1,000 suns of hatred for this movie actually means something too. The fact that you even remember that you don't like it.
Yeah, because Lucky, I just
because Lucky, you'll next Christmas you're gonna bring it again and be like, maybe we'll watch Lucky.
So
I'm kidding.
I don't see whatever. I've had discussions with people, and just what they find cute and charming, I find obnoxious and annoying.
Yeah. So. No, and I agree with you on that movie. It's like, let's get him I just want to rip everyone's heads off because they're all the most inconsiderate people in the world and just dumb. Go get an education and start, listening to your child. Not in that way, because kids don't know best, but I'm just saying, bunny suit.
Yeah.
So bad.
And the leg lamp.
People have this thing. People get leg lamps and they think it's so kitsch, and I'm like,
I guess it's enjoying it ironically or something. I don't know.
No.
But man,
it's bad. I don't get it. Okay, well, good.
Well, I mean, at least they overplay. I guess it's better to play a Christmas Story on an endless loop than like Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights or something like that.
Okay.
That might be objectively worse. You know, and probably A Christmas Story wouldn't bother me so much if it weren't just ubiquitous around the holidays.
100%.
Yes. Go away, you horrible movie. That play Scrooged or something.
Well, and that's the thing of like, you know, there's no, like the things that I don't like aren't, other than, you know, the whole bacon thing, putting in it and vegetables, which just makes me laugh now. But like, it's not something that's so shoved down. I can actually avoid Fight Club, you know? Mm-hmm. I can avoid reality TV. You can't really avoid that at this time of year. Sure, you can shut it off, you're not going to watch it, I get that. But everybody then is going to be like, oh, did you see Chris Man was on this? And then you're just like, I have to not yell at you and tell you how dumb you are for liking that movie.
But, you know, I mean, we jest. I mean, if you like it, great. I'm not going to watch it with you because I can't stand it.
Don't invite us over for that one.
Yes, we're going to have a Christmas Story marathon. We're going to have some bacon, and we'll pet my pet monkey, and then we'll do a real world marathon.
Upcoming.
There you go.
Yeah, it's going to be a grand old time. Should we invite Keleigh and Andrew? No.
No.
Unless you have pizza.
No.
What about Canadian bacon?
Eh.